YouTube, what's good? It's your boy ShaQsterr. We back with another video. Today we got how the NBA player caught betting on himself. That's crazy how NBA players, yo, this is chat. Is this an easy money glitch? An NBA player betting on himself is crazy. This might be a jump.
Last night was Jonte Porter
Oh
unders.
damn, this shit loud.
Most people don't even know who that is, but somebody did and made bank. One bettor made a 6-play parlay on Jonte unders.
Oh, here we go.
Then sure enough, March this banked 3. Look at that guilty face when it goes in. An eye injury. Nowhere in the minute.
Hold up, bro. Where did the video start, bro?
And Porter is now being investigated.
Okay, chat. It says Jonte West gambling investigation explaining what we know as the NBA looks investigated.
When you watch the film, nothing stands out too much. A fringe player setting screens and stuff. Some people say he tried to miss this banked 3. Look at that guilty face when it goes in. But what about this? Tom Haberstroh pointed this out. Porter's number 34 in gold.
Yo, chat, that gotta be the easiest motherfucking money glitch, bro. Imagine being in the NBA, nigga. You could bet on yourself. You put hella money down to bet on yourself. You got him hit 2 threes. You gotta hit 1 free throw. Nigga, that's an easy money glitch, bro. Real shit, bro.
At the end of the quarter, in position to get a rebound, but his man pulls away. Yes, he is safe. But then the ball bounces right to him. Instead of grabbing the board, though, what was that? He taps it to his teammate at the end of the quarter. Have you ever seen that before? Now that was the 3rd rebound of the game, and it's only the first quarter. The total's 4.5. So you can see Jonte go immediately to the coaches in the background and start pointing to his eye. So he left the game having re-aggravated an eye injury. Nowhere in the minutes he played did he get hit in the eye. He wasn't even on the injury report before the game. But maybe he got that board and was like, 3 in the first quarter, I am out. A sportsbook employee told ESPN people were trying to do whatever they could to bet Jonte Porter props against the Clippers. And then just a few days ago,
I promise you, bro, if I'm in the NBA, I'm doing the same shit. Real nigga shit. If I'm in the NBA, I'm doing the same shit. You telling me y'all ain't gonna do the same stuff, y'all? Y'all telling me y'all not gonna do the same stuff if y'all in the NBA, bro? Y'all betting on y'allself, bro. A rebound, bro. If I need to get 1 rebound, bro, this is the easiest money glitch. This is better than a GTA heist.
We had a bunch of people trying to bet the under for more. So it looks like Jonte told people.
Why is he betting on himself knowing it goes against the rules of you're making millions? Because he's betting on himself to make more millions, bro. The more money. Imagine, KJ, you in the NBA, right? And you see your parlay pick. You pick yourself, and then all it says is you need 3 rebounds. Only 3 rebounds. You gonna get 3 You know, that's smart. I ain't gonna. This dude is smart as shit. This NBA player is smart as shit. He's smart, bro. Your basketball career went through shit. You're never going to the NBA.
To bet his unders because that's what he could control. Maybe an organized crime person approached him to pay a flat fee to hit the under. Then that mob guy sent runners all over the country to different books to place bets.
Bro, not everybody could go to the NBA.
One person makes a huge bet, but spread out, less red flags. But after getting away with it,
bro. Of course they put the Celtics on that screen, bro.
Stupid.
Like, I know that's Boston right
there,
bro.
He's a random player, but that's why he would do this. Porter's on a 2-way contract in Toronto, which means G League and the NBA. He makes $415K per year, which is a ton of money, but not among his peers. He is surrounded by millionaires, including his brother, Michael Porter Jr., who signed a $179 million contract.
He's his brother?
I am not saying this is right. This is why the Mafia might have targeted him. So what happens next? Well, in the new CBA, the rule
play for
says
Central
any
Falls.
player who directly or
You
indirectly
did
wagers
play
money
for Central
or
Falls?
anything of value on any game shall be subject to a penalty. The penalty for such offense shall be
crazy.
within the absolute and sole discretion of the commissioner, may include a fine, suspension, expulsion, and or perpetual disqualification. So it's up to Commissioner Adam Silver.
You know what's crazy, Chad? I always thought this nigga was an AI robot, bro. Like, there's no way there's no way this guy Adam Silver is goddamn real. Like, just look at him. There's no way this is actually a real human being, bro. Like, just look, bro. I always thought this dude was up to something, bro. You look AI, thank you. He's already rich. Why the fuck, bro? To make more money. What are y'all not understanding? He wants to make more money.
And honestly, He is lucky it is Jonte Porter. He could throw the book at this dude, suspend him for life to scare other players.
I didn't know he was Michael Porter
This
Jr.'s
might not
brother.
be
That's
the
crazy.
last time. And if he suspends Jonte for life, what happens if it's a top 100 player next time? You gonna kick him out too? According to The Ringer, the top 100 ends with Terry Rozier, Chris Paul, Isaiah Hartenstein, Walker Kessler, and Brandon Miller. Now, some casual fans don't know them outside of CP3, but it would be a huge deal if any of these guys got banned for life. Jonte is such a fringe player. Silver could probably suspend him for 2 years, and it's basically a lifetime ban.
I thought
But
you was
this
a
kind
swamp
of thing
monster AI.
was bound to
Shut
eventually
your
happen.
ass up,
Silver
Ken.
was the first commissioner to come out for legalized gambling in 2014. One of my most important responsibilities as commissioner of the NBA is to protect the integrity of professional basketball and preserve public confidence in the league and our sport.
He deserves
I
to
believe
get
that
banned,
sports betting
Wizard.
should be brought out of the underground and into the
He
sunlight.
deserves to
where it
get.
can be
He deserves to get
appropriately
banned,
monitored
bro.
and
What are you
regulated,
talking about?
which
He's
is
messing people's
exactly
parlays
what
up,
happened.
bro. You're telling me he deserves to get banned, bro? He's messing people's parlays up, bro. People are losing a lot of money from this, bro. You're talking about suspend him? Nah, ban him. Imagine betting on this guy, and this guy's doing this shit on purpose, my nigga. A lot of NBA players do this on purpose. Shaq should get banned. Shut
But
up.
I guarantee people will say this is proof the NBA is rigged. This kind of thing probably happened in the past, but we never found out about it because gambling was illegal. Now, we've got companies like DraftKings who can call up the NBA and say, hey, we noticed something weird. Back in the day, an illegal bookie ain't doing that. So because it's legal, Jonte Porter may have gotten caught here, but at the same
Nigga,
time,
what are you
it
telling us
erodes
about your delivery
confidence in
jobs
the
at
NBA.
UPS?
Obviously, Underdog is
I
the
never worked at
sponsor of this
UPS.
channel, but I'm trying to tell this
Wasn't my
story and
delivery job
report
at
on it
UPS.
as unbiased as possible.
Hey, what
But
else videos y'all
legal
boys got
gambling
next, bro?
is why Jonte Porter got caught. What's crazier is what happened in baseball. Now, you might have heard this story, but most people don't know what actually happened. Shohei Ohtani is like the Victor Wembanyama of baseball. A new player from overseas can do things we haven't seen before. But this week, the
Man, how we
FBI
go from
says
basketball
he
to
sent
fucking
an
baseball?
illegal bookie $1 million. So Shohei's rep said it was actually his interpreter betting on sports, and Ohtani was covering his friend's losses. The interpreter then gets interviewed and says,
How we go from
yeah,
basketball
Ohtani
to
didn't trust
motherfucking
me,
baseball?
so he logged onto his account and transferred the money himself. No problem. Except you can't send $1 million to an illegal bookie. That's a crime. Ohtani could get fined, suspended, go to jail,
This
get
guy is too
deported.
invested, bro.
So his reps changed their original story and said, wait, actually the interpreter stole the money. And Shohei didn't
So said
even
Shaq's
know.
the reason why I hate
How obvious
basketball?
can it be?
How am I
that
the
this
reason you hate
man
basketball,
is the fall
bro?
guy for his famous friend? An interpreter makes, I don't know,
Okay,
let's
bro.
just
Let's
say
do
like
talking about baseball. I don't know nothing about baseball, my brother. I don't see no back. We gonna go back to this guy, bro. We gonna look, you know, my attention. I got TikTok brain rot. I don't want to see nothing
is
baseball.
$10 million, the highest average in American pro sports. I'm not saying it's impossible, obviously not, but I would first look at, college sports where this has happened before, or even low-level NFL players before the NBA. So hopefully the NBA puts a limit on fringe players like this and keeps a close eye on their referees, because otherwise another scandal is coming. But one thing the NBA would never admit is changing their rules mid-season, but there is definite evidence they did just that and lied to their fans about it. So I broke down the entire
Damn, Chad, what y'all think, bro? Listen, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's a smart idea, though. That's a smart idea. Y'all boys can hate it or love it. But if I'm in the NBA and I'm betting $500,000 and I'm getting $2 million back, and all I gotta do is grab 3 rebounds, I'm grabbing 3 rebounds. It's a smart idea, bro. I'm not gonna lie. What y'all boys think in the comment section? Let me know.